Hello, this is Darius James from Spartan Health and Nutrition.com, and in this video, I am going to be talking about mindset. In particular, this YouTube video, this blog post, and this Audible episode is called "How to Fix Your Mind to Achieve Success." How to fix your mind to achieve success. Now, in particular, what I'm going to be talking about are two mindsets that people have. Either they could have the growth mindset or the fixed mindset. And when I really started to talk about mindset and divulge deeper into the meaning of what the mindset truly is and how to change your mindset, I came across a couple of researchers that impacted my life. And one of them was a neuroscientist named Gilbert Gottlieb. And what he described about your mind is that your surroundings really influence what you want to achieve. If I want to achieve better weight, if I want to achieve, more muscle, if I want to achieve better habits, I have to surround myself in an environment that correlates to whatever belief system that I want to create. If I don't, then it's probably not going to happen. If I have a room filled with distracting things like, movies and video games, or I surround myself with bad food, such as if I had a box of fried chicken on the table instead of a box of fruit, what am I more likely to divulge in is whatever I see in front of me. And that shapes our reality. And the second scientist that I came across was Robert Sternberg. And what he taught me about the mind is that you have to be fulfilled in order to truly achieve success. Because success without fulfillment is still failure. And that's really what he was trying to tell me, was you have to be fulfilled and you have to be passionate about what you're trying to do. You have to understand your reason why. It has to mean something to you. Everything that you do in your life, you have to have a reason why. We all have intentions. And we all tell ourselves why we need to do certain things. And that's what motivates us on a day-to-day basis. And what he was basically trying to tell me was you have to be fulfilled in order to truly be successful. Become passionate, become productive, become resilient, and you will achieve success. It's not going to happen right away. It's a process. You have to believe in the process. And that process will lead you to your success. Now, I'm going to be talking about the fixed mindset first. The fixed mindset was something that I, particularly had. I started off with the fixed mindset early in my life, and I realized it in high school. When I researched the fixed mindset through the book Mindset, Psychology for Success by Carol Dweck, what she basically taught me was the fixed mindset is more of a short-term gratification, but it is emotionally damaging long-term. It's not really built for long-term success. People in the fixed mindset are mainly driven by intellect, they're driven by personality, and they're driven by their character. But that is not also the case that leads up to success. There's more to it. There's a bigger picture than what the fixed mindset is trying to portray. And for myself in my life, when I was in high school, I often contradicted myself because people in the fixed mindset always say the word will. That's how you know if they have a fixed mindset. They keep repeating the word will at the beginning of a sentence. Like, will I be accepted or rejected if I do this? Will I receive benefit, or am I wasting my time? Will I be a success, or will I be a failure? They always say the word will. And you only have so much time before your subconscious talks you out of whatever it is that you're trying to do. And I had to overcome this fixed mindset. In my opinion, the growth mindset is much more powerful. It's more long term. It can last and fulfill you in a better way. Because people in a fixed mindset, their thought process is around flawlessness. You have to be flawless from the start. Everything that you do has to be perfect from the get-go. There is no learning curve. That's what the fixed mindset is trying to tell you. When you start something, you're supposed to be the best at it right away. And as we all know throughout life, that is not the case. It doesn't matter how talented you are, because if you don't have skill, you can't truly reach your potential. And that's not what the fixed mindset is focused on. It's focused more about talent. You're this certain way. This is what you need to achieve right now. And if you don't, you're not good enough. It makes you doubtful. Because when you do fail, as many of us do and all of us have, you feel traumatized. You feel paralyzed because of what you went through, and what you wanted to happen was not your reality. So therefore you don't feel good enough, and you just move on to the next thing. And it ultimately makes you a dabbler. It's more of a dabbler's mentality to live in the fixed mindset. And it also stuns your learning. Learning in the fixed mindset is really holds you back. Because it teaches you that the strong are supposed to remain strong, and the intelligent are supposed to remain smart. And if you do need to try, it's more of like a shadow of what you're capable of. It's like why are you doing this? You're already good enough. It kind of stuns your growth. And people in the fixed mindset, how many of us know people like that? That they form an ego that they're this way, and the fixed mindset really tries to boost you up better than what you actually are. Okay? It doesn't keep it real with yourself. It puts you in a false consciousness. That's why I don't like the fixed mindset, me personally. Because it keeps you in a reality that it's not for expansion. Rather, what I learned about the growth mindset is that is the mindset that I need to achieve in order to be successful in my life. That's the mindset I need to achieve to lose weight. That's the mindset that I need to achieve to have better health, to have better nutrition. That's the mindset that I need to adopt. And when I realized this, my whole reality changed. I started to transform into a better expression of myself. Because if you research my blog, or if you're listening to the Audible, or if you watch my YouTube videos, you will learn that when I do fail, I don't see it as complete failure, because I still took massive action to achieve what I wanted to achieve. It's better to try than to not do anything at all. And failure to me is just success and progress. If you ever played a video game, it's like a loading bar. That's how I view failure. It just takes a little bit of time, but you will complete what you want to complete. It might not be the ideal time, might not be as fast as you want it to be, it might not happen the way you want it to happen, but it will transpire if you keep going at that activity. It makes you go deep. That's what I like about the growth mindset. And when I adopted the growth mindset, I saw that certain habits that I had were negative, that I had to change my mindset. And when I did this a few years ago, I started to accomplish more in my life. It was almost natural, because any stereotypical thing that I might have, it made me break through that glass ceiling and overcome anything that anyone has ever said about me. And how many of us can contest that? People say about us, oh, you can't lose that much weight because you tried before, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. That's BS. That's not reality. Our potential is limitless if we want it to be. It just depends upon what you want, or how bad you want it. Because it is not what other people say about you. It is what you say about yourself. And that's what your mindset is you talking to yourself, your subconscious. And the fixed mindset makes your subconscious your enemy. It makes you doubtful, it makes you hesitant. And the growth mindset pumps you up, it boosts you up, it reduces an ego, and it boosts self-awareness. That's what the growth mindset is all about. And it makes you seek others for help. It's easier to accept help. And the fixed mindset is you're more on your own. It's like you're holding yourself back. But in the growth mindset, it's easier to ask for help. It's easier to go to other people. It eases the learning curve. And it makes you more determined to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Because of it, because you have a group of people who push you on, that's more supportive than trying to do things by yourself. So that's really what I found out about the growth mindset, and what I found out about the fixed mindset. And my whole reality changed. My actions changed. How I viewed my life changed. And I thank my younger self for taking those steps to changing my mindset, because it has led me to the person I am today in this present moment. What mindset do you have? What mindset have you adopted through your life? Be honest with yourself and ask that question. Do you have a fixed mindset, or do you have a growth mindset? And if you do need a change, what are you going to do to make those steps possible? What process do you have in place to make those steps possible? Because each one of us are different. Your process might be better than mine. But for my process, I had to form a better workout because I was overweight. If you know my story, I was 240 pounds and I'm only 5'9". I was extremely out of weight. And it was due to stress, and it was due to my mentality and my mental weakness, and it led up to my physical degradation. So I had to really change my health, I had to change my mental health, and I had to change my physical health. And I also had to change my nutrition. And that has led me to greater results. Believe in yourself, believe that anything is possible, and you can truly achieve more than you ever imagined. So that's my quiz to you, is to ask yourself if you have a fixed mindset or if you have a growth mindset. And start putting in place a process to change, or putting in place a process to build upon. Create a foundation for yourself and thrive on top of it. And you will achieve what you want to achieve. It's not hopeless. Anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it. And you'll find a lot about mindset at Spartan Health and Nutrition. So if you have anything about your mindset that you'd like to share with me, in the description below, you can talk to me on social media, and maybe anything that you say I can implement in my life. I love to hear from all of you to see what process you have in place, so that I can make my life better and I can make other people's life better. And that's how we improve, by working together. And that's what you'll find at Spartan Health and Nutrition. So I want to thank you for watching this video. My name is Darius James from Spartan Health and Nutrition.com, and I'll see you in the next one.